Well, how y'all doing? Welcome to another one of my coffee chats. I reckon that's what I call them because that's what everybody else calls them, is a coffee chat. Because I got me some coffee. I'm about to think I need a cold beer. Lord, it's muggy this morning. But here in a couple of days, the weather's supposed to finally, after 50 days of not getting below 70 degrees at night, after 50 or 51 days, it set a record. We're finally going to get in the 60s for an overnight low. I'm looking forward to that. Because here in Tennessee, it's muggy. God. Whew. I know it's muggy and hot in Florida, but at least down there you got an ocean breeze. Here, right now, hell, it's just a little bit after 7 o'clock in the morning. It's in the 70s. It ain't. I don't think it's got to 80 yet. But if I look at the leaves on the trees, there ain't a single one of them moving. I mean, the air is just still. And all the moisture from the dew, it's just right here. And it's just damp. My clothes feel damp. It's just muggy. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a few things with you. First thing, though, I got to tell you, is I laughed till I cried. Now, I want you to know that I appreciate each and every one of y'all that subscribe to my channel. I really do. It means a lot to me. And you know, tomorrow we're going to be drawing for the t-shirt, me celebrating having 2,500 subscribers. This morning when I left the house, it was 2,579. And I mean, I'm just tickled death. I'm coming up on my year anniversary of doing this. Even though there's actually some videos I made in 2011, I really didn't know what I was doing, and I just threw a couple of on there. Picture pump, my donkeys and my roosters fighting, and that was in 2011. I never done another thing with it. I didn't know that you could actually be paid a few pennies to put a video on YouTube. So after I found that out, I said, well, heck. And I remember my first, after about 2 or 3 weeks, I'd earned $1.10. Anyway, again, I just want to thank each and every one of you that watch my videos, and that, especially y'all that subscribe. But I got the funniest comment from a feller. I'm not going to glorify him by mentioning his name or his ID or whatever you call it. But he said, I'm paraphrasing now, but he basically said, I really enjoy your videos. I'm learning a lot, and I think you're one of the nicest people I've ever seen. But, and I don't know why no one has told you this before, to give you the opportunity to change. And as I'm reading this, I'm saying, okay, it's somebody bitching because I use too colorful a language, or I drop the F-bomb here and there, or, you know, let's face it, tomorrow's my birthday and I'm old. And for any of you young people that are still in high school that worry about what your classmates think, them some bitches, they don't sign you paychecks, so the hell with them. As you get older, you'll learn it don't matter what nobody thinks about you. It's all that matters is what you think about yourself. That's all that matters, is how you feel about yourself. And that's what you need to strive to do, is feel good about yourself and do things that make you feel good. But anyway, this is what I'm expecting this guy to say, you know, you cussing too much or whatever. But that wasn't it. Bless his heart. After me reading this, I read up on this, and I believe the gentleman suffers from obsessive compulsive personality disorder, OCPD, not just OCD, but OCPD, in that everything has to be thus and so. You know, like an anal retentive person, they want to make sure everything's perfect. Well, this guy, or people that suffer from OCPD, they believe that, you know, they need to control everybody else, and that everything needs to meet their standards and their beliefs and all this. Anyway, he was mentioning, he says, I watched one of your videos where you're driving down the road and you had stuff on the dash of your truck. And then another video where you're doing something in your house. And there was a bunch of clutter. And for this reason alone, I must unsubscribe. I can't concentrate on what you're doing for the clutter. Well, all I can tell you, buddy, is go look for somebody that gives a shit. I earned the right to clutter my damn house and my damn truck. One thing about my truck, by God, you can get in it. My daddy used to say all the time, well, damn, I need to get me a tetanus shot before I get in here. Because I do not litter. I don't throw a damn thing out that truck window or a car window. I don't throw nothing outside that vehicle. And consequently, you know, coffee cups and drink cups and all that get piled up on the floor of the truck or on the dash or whatever. But anyway, I've heard of a lot of reasons to unsubscribe from somebody, but because their house is cluttered or they got shit piled on the dash of their truck, that's a new one on me. Okay. Let's see, let me touch on a few things here. On the video where I was doing the chicken waterer, you know, making it and I made it inside the house. What I didn't show you was the pan it sits in. It's just a black pan. This is a 7-quart drain pan. It's like when you drain your oil. And Dollar Tree did not have this in stock the day I wanted to show it, or the day I needed to get a second one for out here at the farm. And it was $2.97 at Walmart. But here's the same thing, 7-quart for $1 at the Dollar Tree, okay? So, $1 for that, a quarter's worth of RTV, and you can buy these jugs emptied, brand new, for $6 and change. So, for less than $10, it can make you a chicken water. Let's see, what else here? Oh, I want to tell you some videos that are coming up. I'm going to be filming them this morning, as a matter of fact. And hopefully I can get them uploaded this weekend. The Ford truck I drive I bought this to tow a big heavy boat I've got. I bought this old boat. God, it's heavy. And I needed something that would tow it because I used to have a place in Florida. And this was an ocean-going boat. Well, it's got a V10 engine in it. It's a 2001 Ford Super Duty F250 Lariat Edition. And I traded I had a little old Mustang convertible that I just swapped keys with a car dealer. He's a friend of mine. We just swapped keys. They both had about the same Kelly Blue book value. But anyway, this thing started missing. And I said, dadgummit, because this thing had been perfect. I mean, perfect. Cruised down the road, and even though it was a big old thing, you think it's a gas hog, hell, I was getting, I don't know, close to 15 miles a gallon in it. And hauling stuff back and forth to the farm, that wasn't bad. And so it started this miss. Then it got worse, and it got worse, and it got worse, and it got worse, and then just sitting in the traffic light, it do all but die out. And so I had to get it fixed. And I got online to try to figure out what it was. I didn't see nothing to help. So I will be doing a video on how to take care of that miss, how, in my particular case, how to take care of it. And I did find out, the friend of mine that runs the garage, he said that his V10, it was the exact same problem. So watch for that video if you're interested in auto repair. I mentioned before, I think, but I'm going to tell you where you can get cheap cell phones. I'm talking about, you know, what do you call them? I don't know, the iPhone type, the one with a smooth screen on it. Use your finger to do stuff. I'm also going to demonstrate and show a sound recorder. Right now I'm sitting close to the camera so you can hear me okay. But I'm going to show you a separate sound recorder where I will be recording the audio of my film, and I get up, walk around, turn away from the camera, walk away from it, get closer, whatever, and the volume is not going to change. So you'll be able to hear me even if I was to walk back here in a garden. Okay? It's a recording device you carry with you. Pretty soon we're going to hopefully have us some eggs from these chickens I got. I got them Aracanas. My wife wanted some of them Easter egg chickens, so I'm looking forward to those. They lay them colored eggs, olive drab, blue, pink or mauve, just sort of a different color, green. So I'm looking forward to that. Just want to let you know the chicken tractor is still holding up good. I move it every single day. It's doing real good. Going to do a video on changing a fuel pump on a 23 horsepower Kohler engine. Anybody that shops Harbor Freight, make darn sure that you are checking back and looking at the Harbor Freight coupons video that I have, because as I come across new coupons, I'm putting updated coupon codes on there. Like we've got another 25% off that's going to be used for Labor Day, and I'll be putting that on there as well as other free items. So make sure that if you are a Harbor Freight customer, that you always check on that video and make sure that you've got the latest updated codes. Save you 25 instead of 20%. And I want feedback from y'all. And maybe I shouldn't go there, I don't know. Just trying to get views, trying to get people subscribed, but I don't want to lose subscribers neither. I was thinking about telling the world's nastiest joke. I heard this when I was 17-year-old, and I swear it's the nastiest joke I've ever heard. I mean, it is the world's nastiest, dirtiest joke you ever heard in your life. Not fit for ladies, not fit for kids under 18-year-old. I mean, this is a nasty joke. And every time I've ever shared it with other men, they've laughed their damn ass off. But I don't know if this is the right place to do it, because I don't want to lose a bunch of subscribers. So y'all give me some feedback on that, what you think. I mean, if I did it, I would sure title it that, and I'd be on there saying, now listen, before y'all listen to this, please, I don't want to lose you and all that, but give me your feedback on what you think. Well, I'm hoping to get that little engine going, so I'll get that little mini bike going for my grandson. And so that's pretty much what's happening. Just been a little muggy, like I say, a little hot. And these are the videos I'm going to do this morning. How to fix the miss on a V10, where to find cheap cell phones, and a sound recording device so I can walk away from the camera. So y'all got any ideas? Anything you need to let me know? Any ideas for a video? I like comments. I love hearing from you. And remember now, Saturday at noon, August 20th, that's the Central Time, is a cutoff to get in on the drawing for the t-shirt. You got to be a subscriber and just leave a comment. Okay. Well, folks, y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.